what we've discovered is that when we do the double mat with the system I'm going to show you, it comes out perfect every time. But if we don't use the masking tape and we just leave a hole there, the mat bows and won't cut. And then it creates some real problems for you. So get in the habit of doing what I'm doing. And this is a case where I'm actually teaching you how I mat when I mat at home. And by the way, I use the simplex system. Notice the advantage of using the pin line and the masking tape. I can see the line through it. And so that means even though I've added the tape, it doesn't stop me from going a hair back, going on across, a hair past, clicking it, and then what you'll see, you will feel on this side, if you've done it right, the mat will pop out. But of course, we don't want it to pop out right now. So we add the tape to it. Here's the good side. So of course I want the liner to have the good side, so I reverse it so I have the white plain back side, again always on the back. Then this is where I create a kind of hinge, and it doesn't matter which edge you do it, but I like picking a long edge. And I create a hinge with masking tape. And I'll put a couple of sheets of tape on this. And if I overlap too much, I'll cut it off. This one's fine, but make sure your tape doesn't have a lot of bubbles. Not that it would matter. I'll even use the excess if I need to. Coming up here, I have it at 3.5, so what I want to do is take it up to 3 3/4, which of course will be closer to the 4. So, and the reason you do that, you want approximately 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch or a little less seems to work out great. If you go any more, it'll look awkward. Go any less, it looks awkward. So 1/4 is about the way that you go. So truly, you're going to be cropping your image a little bit, but I've never found that to be much of a problem. If it is, you just measure to the image. Notice, same habit again, but also notice because we're a good inch away from the edge of the board, we're using the same edge that we made our first cut in. And that's real important. Now it's just a matter of making the last cut. And of course, you're going on double, you're going on top of mat board. Again, start a hair back, same principles before, going down. Because it's going and scoring the mat board underneath, it'll be a little bit stiffer. That's okay, that's normal. Now notice I never pull it all the way out. I just pull it where one corner and I can move it rather fluidly, go on across and cross this one to the edge and then hair past, click it, go in. Now, once in a while you'll get a mistake going and you'll see the mistake, don't worry about it, just keep going on. I am getting a little worried about that. I think what happened, I didn't have it all the way through. Oh well, if I were perfect, where would I be? Now, if the mistake is, like I see it here, I may go back and put it up against the edge. No, the edge was right, so the mistake wasn't here, it was with me. No. Go a hair before in this one. And that one felt really strange. So I'm going to go again. Put it down. Run it on across. Now, if you've done it right, and you throw it off, this will just fall down. Now notice that's not falling down. That tells me that this part either wasn't cut deep enough, so just come back, get your cut, put it in the groove, make sure it's in the groove, do it again. Oh, there's the problem. I didn't make the cut. I usually leave the tape on one edge because really not going to matter. So the tape that's on the good mat is where you want to pull it. You can pull it all the way off, it's just a matter of choice or preference. But the whole idea is, I don't worry about a little tape on scrap mat4, okay? But the whole idea is that we get it off fairly quickly and cleanly. That's why masking tape works better. I've had students try wrapping tape. Good luck with that one. You'll tear the mat board. Again, the whole idea of the tape is that it holds the inside mat, which is now finished, and you just want to cut it off, holds it together so that you can facilitate your cutting. You've got to have the tape there, and I'll review that with you in a second. Focus back on over. You can put tape all the way around. I generally don't, but if you notice, while the mat's a little dirty and I'll clean it up with some kneaded eraser, I have now a nice mat that I can now frame this work. And if you notice, when the mat's done right, you don't lose any of your image. How cool is that? Done.